Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. What I want to do today is go ahead and clean up this 2000 GMC that you saw me get running on the last video that I made of it. Just due to gas prices and stuff like that, this 4.3 V6 would be a lot better gas mileage vehicle than that 5.7 Hemi I got. So let me go ahead and start pulling these seats out and start getting this thing cleaned up, because if you remember, this thing had a lot of mice in it, and I just don't like being in that truck knowing that it had mouse droppings everywhere. So let's go ahead and get it cleaned up and start to enjoy this truck. Alright guys, if you haven't seen it before, this is what the interior looks like. You can see it does have a little bit of dirt on the armrest and the seat right here, but this is kind of the worst of what the mice did. They chewed up the steering wheel and a little bit on that shifter boot. They kind of chewed on it a little bit, but not a lot of problems with the interior. The pillar over there, trim, is laying on the floor. Nothing wrong with it. I looked at it, just needs to be clipped back on. And I left this off when I was messing with the wiring and everything. Thought maybe I needed to get back behind the dash to do a little bit more cleaning. But what I'm going to start with is taking these screws out so I can get to the bolts and start pulling these seats out. Alright guys, you can see I got that cover off. I didn't really need to take it off, I guess, to get to these bolts, but they're those E-bolts. It's a E20. I think they said that one on the back is a E14 maybe, but I don't have any of those right now, but I found that the 15 and 11 millimeter 6-point socket takes them off too. But even though I didn't really need to take that cover off, I'm kind of glad I did, because you can see all the dirt that's hidden there. Alright guys, this is what it looked like up underneath the seat. Got a couple quarters, a dime, already making money. Yeah, I'm really glad I pulled these seats. See all the staining and everything. Those areas right there is where I found the snake poop. And over here. And also the mice chewed right here on the carpet, but you can't see it with the seat there, so I'm not really going to worry about it. So let me go ahead and get this all vacuumed up, and then I'll get and start shampooing the carpet. Alright guys, it's kind of escalated a little bit more, because when I was vacuuming, I found more mouse droppings around the edges. So I decided to get and pull the plastic, and I found more mouse nests and everything behind it. See a bunch of mouse droppings right there. And there's a mouse nest right there. That's probably where that used to be. I'm gonna go ahead and get that all cleaned up, so I won't probably get to cleaning the carpet today, because it's kind of getting later in the day. So I guess I'll see y'all next time I'm able to get out of here. Alright guys, it's been a few days since I've been out here, and what I'm going to end up doing is just pressure washing that carpet instead of trying to use the carpet cleaner. I think it was just going to be much easier, and I was able to get a look underneath the carpet real good and see if there's any damage from the mice or anything else I need to clean up. Alright guys, like I said, I got everything out ready to pressure wash. I pre-treated these stains and stuff like that, and I'm going to use actually just like regular laundry detergent on this in one of those little containers that sprays off your pressure washer and foams it real good. I forgot what those are called, but that's what I'm going to use, and soap it down real good and pressure wash it off. Alright, got it all pressure washed. I'm going to let it dry right here, and I think most of the stains got better. Some of them came completely out, and some of them are still there, like this little stain right here, and there's a few here and there, but I'm pretty happy with it. Alright guys, now I'm going to go ahead and spray this all down with this disinfectant cleaner. It's supposed to get rid of odors and stuff too, so hopefully everything be looking like new after I'm done. Alright, it's all cleaned and washed off. I'm going to go ahead and let it dry out here in the sun and start working on the seats. Alright guys, I'm going to have to step it up a little bit. That bristle's just taking too long because it's really dirty. So what I'm doing now is taking this foaming cleaner, upholstery cleaner, and putting it on there, and taking my brush and cleaning it like that, and I'll probably just use the pressure washer, a little pressure washer over there, hose it off, and use my Bissell to get and suck all the water out of the material as best I can. I think that's going to be faster. Alright guys, I got the seats out here dry, and I did try to use my little Bissell to suck as much water out of the seats, but it ended up breaking. I've had that thing for like 15 years. So I'm going to let it dry out here in the sun. Meanwhile, I pulled that pad out right there and sprayed it down with some of that de-germ stuff that we got. And I'm going to clean the floor. And right now what I'm going to do is use my pressure washer and wash this all the door jambs and everything, so dirt stuff don't get back on the interior once I get it all back in. Alright guys, there's times that you're glad you're right, and there's times you wish you weren't. I kind of suspected that we might have mice in the ductwork or in the motor or something like that. I have never turned this blower on, but I pulled this out and you can see definitely you've had mice living in the blower area. So let me take this apart and see what I find. Something I forgot about these trucks, they did have a cabin air filter, and it blocked a lot of stuff. I mean, I had to vacuum a lot of stuff out that fell on the floorboard, but definitely has a mouse nest back in there. I don't know if you can feel focus, but you can kind of see it back in there. So let me see if I can get that sucked out of there. Probably going to have to figure out how to get in there a little deeper. I don't know how far this all this mouse nest goes, so it might take me a little bit, but I'll be back. Alright guys, you can see things escalated again. Had to pull the dash and the airbag because of that. Found a big rat's nest back there, and that's not all of it. I got done removed some of it, and also back there in that blower wheel, it's full of acorns. So I got to clean all that out. And they also chewed another wire right there. You can see it. So I got to fix that too. So I don't think it's going to happen this time. I was really hoping to get this interior in this weekend, but I got something else I got to do that's more pressing. So I'm going to have to kind of kick this to the side.